Every state is now under a federal disaster declaration. KTLA5's John Fenolio joins us live with more, including when those stimulus checks are expected to arrive. Hi, John.
Hey, Cord and Rick, good evening to you. That's right, some good news today. The IRS says it has made its first round of stimulus payments, with more on the way. President Trump is also talking about reopening the country, but health officials warn there could be a resurgence of the virus if restrictions are lifted too soon. A new heartbreaking milestone in the U.S. Coronavirus has now claimed more than 20,000 lives, more than any other country in the world. Nearly 530,000 confirmed cases nationwide, according to data from Johns Hopkins University. No state harder hit than New York, where more than 8,600 have died. On New York City's Hart Island, mass graves are being dug for bodies that go unclaimed. The city's morgues simply overwhelmed. But there is some cautious optimism.
The hospitalization rate is down, and that's important. We have more people getting infected still. We have more people going into the hospitals.
Still, there is a dispute over how soon life should return to normal.
I announced today that the New York City public schools will remain closed for the remainder of this school year.
So I understand the mayor's position, which is he wants to close them until June. And we may do that, but we're going to do it in a coordinated sense with the other localities.
As of Saturday, every state is under a federal disaster declaration. In Michigan, people can no longer travel between two homes. If they do, they face a $1,000 fine. In Kentucky, officials are warning residents to avoid attending Easter services, saying police will record license plate numbers of those who congregate and notify them to self-quarantine. Meantime, the first round of stimulus payments are being made available to some Americans via direct deposit. The IRS is starting with those who have provided banking information while filing taxes the past few years. Anyone who hasn't used direct deposits will get checks by mail, which could take weeks or even months. President Trump said Friday he will listen to his public health experts before calling for a return to business as usual. He also announced the creation of what he described as an Opening Our Country Council, despite concerns of a resurgence of the deadly disease.
Don't let anyone get any false ideas that when we decide at a proper time when we're going to be relaxing some of the restrictions, there's no doubt you're going to see cases. I would be so surprised if we did not see cases. The question is how you respond to them.
I'm going to have to make a decision, and I only hope to God that it's the right decision. But I would say without question, it's the biggest decision I've ever had to make.
Those folks who haven't filed their taxes or set up direct deposit are being directed to irs.gov, where they'll be instructed to register with the government so that they can get their stimulus payments as soon as possible. I'll send it back to you in the studio.